being a part of a team and pulling together the resources, working with so many different people to try to create something that could help potentially millions of lives, I really like that idea of being able to give hope for a better future. Dr. David Kim, Alta Sciences. I'm a principal investigator at the Alta Sciences LA site. I am in charge of running the clinical conduct of our early phase clinical trials here at Alta Sciences. Before I started working at Alta Sciences, I did go through a difficult time. It was the most difficult time of my life. And it was during the time where I was working, like 100+ hours a week, taking a lot of call. I was in a new area by myself. I was isolated from my family and friends. For me, at the time, I didn't even really know what was going on with me. Even though I learned it in medical school, we're trained on it to recognize what major depression is. For me, as someone going through that experience, and I'm sure for anybody else going through it, it just feels completely different. And that's something that I didn't really understand. And that was something that I wish I had gotten treatment earlier at the time, but I didn't. Eventually, I pretty much had two choices in front of me. I either had a choice to give up or to try and get help. And ultimately, I'm very thankful that I did that. A large part of what was so difficult for me to accept the fact that I was struggling with what I did and why I didn't want to get help is because of shame. And finally accepting, you are dealing with this thing. You have these problems and you need help and you can't do it by yourself. And I need people to help me and support me. Just admitting that was such a weight off my shoulders. It just felt like I could breathe for the first time in a long time. After going through what I went through, I just had this fire within me. I want to help other people and to make it less shameful to talk about it. During clinical trials, sometimes we have subjects who not only are just doing a clinical trial, but they're going through a difficult time in their life. It's something that, I want to get to know more. I want to help you. I want to give you resources. For me, being able to work with participants and being able to get closer to them is, from a study perspective, they'll tell you more about what's going on, too. I think my perspective in terms of looking at research also changed because of what I went through. Suddenly, I got to a point where there was some hope, where people believed in me, and I could see a semblance of a light at the end of the tunnel at some point. So for me, hope is something that's so important, because if I didn't have that, I don't think I would be here today. The way I look at research is, something similar, and it doesn't have to be a patient struggling through the same thing that I did, but being part of research, you are providing a hope for a better future, that someday things will get better. I just love that idea that we get to provide that hope for people.